Good morning, guys. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Today I'm here in Surrey. You're gonna head to the Muslim Food Bank and try to find out what's of some great things that they're doing. You know, we're fortunate enough to have food and do these reviews, but there's some member of our community that don't have that privilege. So stay tuned. We're gonna go inside to talk to the director and get some feedback of what they're doing for the community. Assalamu alaikum. And Talha. Nice to see you guys.
Assalamu alaikum. Basically, Muslim Food Bank and Community Services, we look after people's needs, and we have the food bank that looks after the tangible needs, like the short-term needs, food, clothing, baby items, and any other tangible stuff that we collect, household items. And then we have the Aspire Community Services, where we do case management, dental support, mental support, employment support, help them with the English language skills and other skills, and that's Muslim Food Bank and Community Services. We just moved in October. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, after starting from a garage, a volunteer's garage, it was a Masjid al-Huda, a small warehouse, bigger warehouse, and then in October last year, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala granted us our own property, and we got a warehouse. We built it up, food bank and the training center for Aspire and counseling rooms, and Alhamdulillah, March 1st of 2019 we moved into this facility, and we are now Alhamdulillah serving more than 600 Muslim families or 5,000 people on a monthly basis. The Aspire Wheel of Care. We use a holistic approach to people's challenges. The two anchor programs is, of course, the food distribution for short-term intervention and case management that actually works with the clients to help them in their different challenges. We run arts and programs festivals. We have employment support to help with the jobs. We have family connections to connect families, the Ansars and Muhajirs. We have the furniture distribution, where we get people to post, send us the photos of the furniture they want to give free, and the caseworkers coordinate with the clients to get them what they need. Then we have pharmacy and medical connection. We work with Roots Medical Clinic and volunteer pharmacists to provide them that support. Then we have the disability support, where we collect wheelchair and other handicap items for the clients that need it, and also provide them the resources how they can better their lifestyle. We have the refugee welcome support, which is where when refugees come, when the refugees come here, we are one of the first organizations that get notified, and we provide them a welcome box of food, toiletries, and baby items right to their temporary location where they come in from the airport or whichever port of entry. Then we have the academic support. We run summer school for especially kids that have come from countries or refugee camps to get them up to get their English, math, science upgraded to the level that they are supposed to be in Canada. Mm-hmm. We run youth programs. This is to get the youths together. One of the good programs is the Toastmasters Club, where we help with the public speaking, leadership skills, and other soft skills. We have the computer distribution. We collect computers, second-hand computers, and distribute it to the clients. The caseworkers work in that area to find out who needs the computers and then let us know, and we collect it from donors. We run dental camps because a lot of immigrants, refugees, they have huge dental problems, and it's very expensive for that. So Alhamdulillah, we have volunteer dentists that provide their time, and we run dental camp in our facility, and then the clients go to their offices to get treated. And that's the whole Aspire Wheel of Care. So this is our counseling rooms for the social worker and the case workers to meet with the clients in privacy. And also we use them when a dental camp happens for dental assessments. And when we have a lot of volunteers, then we use them as offices. So these are multi-purpose counseling rooms that can be used for different purposes. Yes, this space is our training area. The main purpose is to train our caseworkers. These are volunteers that work one-on-one with clients. Alhamdulillah, we have around 100 volunteers, more than 100 caseworkers all over, working from their own homes, flexible time, 2 to 3 hours a week. They work with the client and help them to make smart goals and help them to become self-reliant in terms of employment, education, and other challenges that they face.
This location actually will be used for like other workshops that we're working on as well. So like resume making workshops and like things on how to relieve stress and like how to kind of balance career and your family. So I think this room has a lot of potential here. So we're really excited about those services. They will be coming in the future. We actually just are having our 10th annual fundraising kind of like dinner this month, and after that, like the same momentum, we'll kind of build on new services going forward to kind of get a lot of these entrepreneurs, influencers, and kind of leaders, and then open it up for everyone else. So once we kind of have that, then we'll have more of these services. It's in Surrey, Crystal York Banquet Hall, and it's on February 29th, 6 p.m. Tickets start at about $25. So, definitely check it out, because a lot of these results that we've been doing for over the past few months or few years will be shared there as well, and then kind of put a lot of stuff into perspective over kind of dinner to kind of unite everybody and open up a discussion, honestly. So.
Here in the area where interviews take place, when clients come in, new clients come in, we ask them to provide us their income proof, their rental receipt, their all their status for the kids, care cards, and we do an interview, look at the revenue and expenses, and see if they really need the service. So alhamdulillah, if they qualify, then we get them to the Aspire intake worker that actually intakes them into the Aspire program, so that we can work with them also to become self-reliant. So in the future, instead of being a client, they become a volunteer or a donor. Our aim is to transform them from the one who reaches out for help to the one who helps. So alhamdulillah, after the Aspire intake is complete, where they look at what's their skills, what's their strengths, and we do a strengths and SWOT analysis, strengths and weaknesses, do a needs assessment, and that report goes to our social worker, who will assign a case worker for them. After that, then they will be able to take the hamper, and all the information is put in the computer. So every month we can see when they're going to be coming for a hamper, and that way both of us, our organization, they know that they need the food. That's correct. And then we have the office for the directors, for the managers that run the operations. Administrators, and very hardworking.
To be known as volunteer.
Volunteer, very hardworking, alhamdulillah, and we are so happy to have her here.
We are just new volunteers. There are lots of volunteers who are hidden, who are not shown.
This is the boardroom. So this is where we basically, a lot of the stuff that we've been talking about, this is where usually the ideas come up, and this is where we plan a lot of things. A lot of thinking happens, and Brother Azim does a lot of thinking here as well. Brother Azim is always thinking, but this is a room where we kind of bring all the directors together to kind of see how we're going to execute all these programs that are very needed by the community for sure. And and because of Brother Azim and the community's great work, in 2017, We also received a Heart in the City award by City of Surrey, and the Muslim Food Bank and the Aspire Community Services received that. So a lot of good work happened in this room, and we continue to do so, and we can use all the help definitely to make this grow further.
The criteria was amount of the work that was done in the community to help the immigrants and the refugees coming into Surrey, and they found us to be a leading organization in that. We actually work with the city of Surrey, and Alhamdulillah, through our work, they've given us the field, pro bono. To run our soccer training programs for the kids. Alhamdulillah, we work in the libraries with them to do some programmings. In the next one of our programs, digital storytelling program, is actually done in partnership with the Surrey Library, and that one is funded by the city of Surrey. It's a few $1,000s, but it's at least good enough to run that program. So most of our funds, of course, is from generous donors like our community members, but we sometimes, for specific programs, we do get funding from whether it's a city or one of the corporations. This is the food bank area, and we are in this area where we have the lunchroom and the washrooms. Lunchroom usually is, of course, for the staff, the volunteers that come here. When they work hard, at least they have a place to have something to eat. And we also provide breakfast to our clients when they come here. So this is a good place for us to prepare some of the stuff that we can. Alhamdulillah, this is great blessings from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
This is where basically the food drive and the distribution happens. And so we basically start off with the hampers, and these hampers go from A, B, and C, and really based off of the size of the family and the needs of the certain individual that would walk in. And so they would pick a hamper based on the size of their family, right over here. And then we also have on this side as well, we have the fridge for halal meat, because a lot of the dietary restrictions that Muslims have are basically looked after, and we have a lot of halal meat that comes in here, and especially if you're a Muslim, almost everything is meat in your diet. So this is definitely a really good service as well. And then we go into kind of like the hygiene kind of stuff and like the baby stuff. Diapers is a huge expense for a lot of the clients that walk in, so we provide those as well. These could be included within the hamper as well. And toiletries, toothbrush, toothpaste, things like that are also provided once they are, I guess, coming in and joining the service. And also we get further into some things that get donated by corporations as well, like chemicals and like, what's it called, just houseware kind of cleaning items. And then we got some snacks. And so we get provided with this. This is just kind of miscellaneous. People who want to kind of add a little bit of flavor, they can come grab this. And especially the kids, they would like that kind of stuff.
So ideally, of course, we prefer the donations because it helps us to buy in bulk, and it helps us to keep the cost of storage and to pay for the cost of the warehouse, which we use for storage and all that. Usually when we put the cost together, where we buy in bulk, we look at the cost of the warehouse and the cost of dealing with repacking. So repacking is done by volunteers. It's much less than what we buy in retail. So the cash is always valued. But if people feel in their heart they find it good to just go and buy and donate, we are also happy with that, because at the end of the day, whatever you find, people find that satisfies their need to help humanity, we are fine, we are happy with that. So I think there is no one answer to this question, but of course the cash donations are very critical. So Alhamdulillah, donations can be made online. It can be e-transfer to accounting@muslimfoodbank.com. You can call us and give us your pre-authorized payment through your bank account or even credit cards. If you don't feel comfortable online, you can just call us and our accountant will take in the details. So there are many ways of donating. You can even come and donate cash. We are open Monday to Thursday from 9 o'clock in the morning to 1 p.m. in the afternoon. And on Saturdays, we are open on the days of distribution, we are open from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. Or in normal days, it's from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. But even if it goes to 2, as long as you call us, we'll stay there. And we could make other arrangements to get the donations. Alhamdulillah, our volunteers are quite flexible and they will actually reach out to you, to the people who want to donate, to come and facilitate that act of worship where we donate to, for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to build our akhirah. That's correct. If you're coming, the timings we are open 9 to 1 Monday to Thursday and Saturday 10 to 1, then there's just walk-in. If it's any other time, then we can make special arrangements. A Muslim Care Center is actually a collaboration of the Muslim Food Bank and Community Services with other organizations and businesses. So Alhamdulillah, Brother Tariq Tayyib, Adnan Akil, and Siraj, and a lot of Alhamdulillah good strong leaders have come together, and we all are working towards one common cause of serving humanity. And we feed the homeless on a daily basis. This truck, Alhamdulillah, which was actually donated by the Surrey Food Bank to the Muslim Food Bank. We use it for the deliveries and for the program. And we, Alhamdulillah, we have 2 locations in Vancouver, downtown east side, and in Surrey Wally. And the team headed by Tariq and some of the key people are doing an excellent job in this area, and even the area of helping the Muslims who are addicted and going through a lot of challenges with addiction and drugs. That's correct. Clothing can only be donated at the warehouse in Surrey in the timings, as I said, Monday to Thursday 9 to 1 and Saturday 10 to 1. So clothing, baby items especially, because baby clothes are quite expensive. And Alhamdulillah, people buy it or they get gifted and they don't use it much, so it's almost like brand new. So those are, it saves a lot of money for clients who are struggling when they receive those things. But yeah, so any clothing, even if the clothing is not in a very good condition, we will take it and then we will just recycle it, like sell it to the recyclers for those torn clothing and clothing that can't be reused. So we'll make use of everything that you provide us.
Want to take a look at where we do the clothing drive? Yeah, so over here, it looks pretty packed right now, but during the distribution days, it'll be a lot different. A lot of the stuff, like most of the stuff, actually kind of goes away. People actually use them, so donation for clothing is definitely something that is very useful for the community as well.
I forgot to mention Sister Sharina Khan of the MCC project. Alhamdulillah, we have a lot of women that have been empowered to really serve humanity. So it's our own Dunya Mirwat, Sharina Khan, who's involved in the MCC project, and Zaybun Malik, Fainuma, Famina, Kamrul, who is actually a senior, but to us, I feel that she's younger than us, Yuan. She's actually one of our backbones, Kamrul Muhammad, Sister Kamrul Muhammad, and she's an example for us that even in old age, when we will serve humanity, we are like young people. So some people like Kamrul are a very good example for us. Sister Kamrul, and there are, alhamdulillah, there are other elders in the community that have really supported our cause, and without their wisdom and insight, it would be very hard to grow this organization. So our senior support program that is why we find our senior support program very important. And if there are any seniors in the community, please, that need support, let us know, because we provide visitation services for them. We try to help them go for Jummah prayers and maybe other events. And if we get a good number of seniors, then we also try to organize events. And this is also a good opportunity for seniors to come on a daytime between 9 to 1 and just help out in whatever capacity they have. Even if they come and just share with us some tea and coffee and just give us their wisdom, we would love that, because the wisdom of the elders, we want to learn from them before we lose them. So this is actually a cry out to the elders of the community to become part of our struggle, as we need the wisdom and the guidance from the elders.
I mean, like over here, like after going through all of these services that Muslim Food Bank provides and through the Aspire case worker management, money is not the only way to donate, right? There's a lot of time that you can donate. There's a lot of just skills and just knowledge, just even like a smile. If you just come visit the facility and just drop by just to say hi and just tell us who you are, to us that's a donation as well, because we want people to kind of just learn a little bit more about what Muslim Food Bank does and what Aspire Case Management does, and how we collaborate with companies, organizations like Muslim Care Center and other companies as well, and like the city of Surrey. So it's a very big project. It's been around for 10 years, and I invite everybody, and Brother Azim invites everybody to the upcoming fundraiser dinner, and it'll be our 10th one. So we've been around for 10 years, and I'm really excited for it myself. So hope to see you all there.
Thank you, Sabur, for taking this interview. It's an honor for us for you to take your time out and come here and share our struggles, and we really look forward to you being a core part of our team, the heart of our team, and together, inshallah, as our hearts connect, we will be able to serve the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the humanity at large.
Alright guys, so that was a little bit of information about the Muslim Food Bank and all the great programs that they have. So if you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If it's your first time, I do reviews on this channel, as well as cover events, vlogs. So subscribe for more great videos, and going forward I'm going to try to include some Farsi in there too. So for those of you who already subscribed, I'll also be putting subtitles at the bottom like so that way you don't miss out what I'm saying. دوستای عزیز، اونایی که فارسی میفهمن، این درباره فود بانک کسی ویدیو که دیدین، فود بانک کمیونیتی مسلمانان رو کمک میکنه در شهر ونکوور، و اگه ویدیو خوشتون اومد سابسکرایب کنین. انشالله در آینده براتون ویدیوهای ام ریویوی رستورانت ها و ام دیگه پروگرام ها رو دیش کور میکنیم. So thank you very much you guys. I hope you guys have yourself a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.